Oh, it's Mike from Custom Cruises. Okay, interesting bit of kit here. Okay, this is an S&S fully auto tuning VFI system. Okay, so basically we've got a replacement Delphi style ECU. I've actually used the S&S loom, which is this one. This is a full loom to enable you to convert a bike. Like for instance, my other bike was an Evo and didn't have fuel injection, plus it was a 95 carb. In fact, it wasn't a 95 Magneti Morelli, but you need a Delphi type loom to do this. Okay, now we've got your coil pack leads here, engine temp sensor, which you can fit if you've got an older bike that doesn't have one, can be drilled and fitted. Okay, on this particular bike, it's a pure custom. We've got a Thunderheart ECU, the S&S thing here. This wire will be fed right underneath to this, which is obviously a throttle body. With this particular bike, they've had to make a throttle cable up because they don't do one suitable. So basically this has got to go obviously in here round to there. Okay, but obviously it's got to be fitted in a nipple first. We've got the Hypercharger going on, beautiful black Hypercharger. A lot of money spent on this bike. This thing's unbelievable. Very, very cool machine, I don't say so myself. And the S&S system, absolutely incredible. We've got a 58mm throttle body. Servo motor, it actually says in testing isn't working, so there's obviously something wrong with this, but not too sure why, so I have to look into that. Might need new servo. But basically we're going to use this bracket here. I'm going to put a new coil on it, so, and then that will fire the two plugs. There's a possibility these things will fit, but S&S actually do say they're not a brilliant idea, they're not very reliable. So, you know, these things look cool, but I've been told not to use them, to be honest with you, by S&S. And S&S, as you know, are the boys when it comes to performance. They're now doing a bagger racing series now. This is using this particular ECU. This is like a custom ECU. It doesn't need all the Harley crap. It's a fully standalone race ECU. We'll also have the wideband sensors in the exhaust, okay, which need to be fitted. Looking at this, I don't think they're in, or are they? Nope, the wideband sensors have got to be fitted, okay. And then basically this thing will be an absolute monster. The map will be uploaded, or I have uploaded a one-off map S&S have done me via the USB here into this ECU. Okay, got to put the fuel tank back on. Everything else is done, and I gotta admit this bike really is something else. It's a stunning machine using fat spoke wheels with powder coated satin black. All the cases have been done, clarity stuff on it, and new oil tank because the old one had grit in it. The forks American suspension, pretty cool. You can see here the brake hose actually goes through the forks and will obviously come up here, right up through the forks, out of here at the top. Okay, and that will join here to this custom splitter, because this bike originally had ABS, so we've had to change the whole wiring loom, which is now a Thunderheart. Very cool with all the idiot lights built in. Another cool thing, the side mount plate, very cool. Cycle Visions, solid billet, fits in here. Can't get any better than that. The other different things we've got on it, we've got what's called a Moloch. Okay, this is done by Motor Gadget. This will be mounted. That's all you need to do, and the bike's on. Okay, now these awesome indicators are from I believe they're Calaman actually, but when I put the brake on, you can see just how bright they get. The indicators, again, super bright. Okay, fully legal. Mirror's pretty cool, built-in thing here, so you don't know they're on, you don't leave them on. And also on this side we've got this going on. Now the mirrors also, if I turn him off for a minute, if you want to watch this, this is a rev counter, it's a battery and an oil pressure light as well. And this one here because we're just bleeding the brakes. If you want to watch this, is a speedo. It's a turn signal, high beam and neutral. So when we fit high beam on using these super cool push button switches, which are very cool, gotta admit, you know, these are the indicators, turn signals, whatever you want to call them. And I'll say this will be the tacho normally. So when we put this one on, you can see the tacho will be there, okay? But cracking bit of kit. And these are the mini push buttons, very cool. Uses a silicon dot 5, okay, very nice looking units. So we basically got a single cable, got the old fashioned twister here. These are like your Nest style grips. And the push button starter is actually hidden under here. This is why the guy wanted it. Not my ideal place, but that's where it wants to be, apparently. And if I just turn this off, you can see the amount of work sometimes you do have to do to make something really unique. But the wiring has been an absolute nightmare. Luckily in the forces I did do lasers and thermal imaging and God knows what, so this thing will be mounted under here, you know, ready. And very, very cool machine. Certainly a monster bike. The guy is over 6 foot and I couldn't even reach the forwards on this thing. But if you're interested in any awesome stuff, you know, we do the Thundermax, we do S&S motors. This is Screaming Eagle 110 that's got a big throttle body on it now, different cams, 600-700 Andrews, gear drives, and ready to fly. Okay, give us a call, 01773835666, customcruisers.com, or the new site customcruisers.eu. Thank you.